Ve'elotai, peace unto you. We are exploring the ancient Jewish Talmud to find wisdom we can use in our modern lives. I'm Rabbi Kaba, and we are studying Nedarim, page 23. That's vows. Yesterday we talked about annulling a vow based on regret that he ever made the vow. And today we discuss annulling a vow due to unanticipated consequences, something that the vower could not have foreseen. And they bring a remarkable case of one of our sages about 1600 years ago. One of our sages made a vow to his wife that his wife would become forbidden to have any benefit from him, and that's a very serious vow, if she married her daughter, it's a daughter from a previous marriage, to her own side of the family, someone on that side of the family. Instead, he wanted this girl to marry into his side of the family, like the mother had. But this wife of the sage went ahead and married her off to someone in her own original family. And he was very upset, but he came to annul the vow, and the sage he went to said, if you had known your wife wouldn't listen to you, would you have made such a vow? And he said, yeah, I assumed she would listen. That's why he made the vow. So it's an really interesting concept of looking at the potential consequences of something before we speak or before we make an ultimatum. But it also shows us that in ancient times, a man expected, it was normal that his wife would go along with his desires. That is not the case today. That is far from the case in modern, Western, mainstream society. The culture is simply not like that anymore. So if a man, a husband, a father is trying to push his view on other people, he's making vows, making oaths, perhaps getting angry, getting loud, making ultimatums, that is not a way to succeed. It's not going to, you can't have an expectation anymore that people will follow along to that. And in general, if somebody is making oaths, using harsh language, making ultimatums on you, that's not a position of strength. That's a position of weakness. So you can really evaluate a person's argument by the intensity of the language they're invoking. And if they are making demands and ultimatums on you, perhaps that's because they have nothing left to offer. Please remember to like and subscribe, and be well, be blessed.